Hello, this is a review of the Snap & Store CD storage box. Now I love these boxes, enough that I own 6 of them now, but they're not without their faults. But compared to the alternatives, what you're going to use to store things like this is find some other box that's not quite the right size, or I was using a shoe box before, that I think these are excellent for being just the right size that I want. Basically, it comes in folded form, such as you see here, and you can fold up these panels and snap them together. So it's constructed of what is pretty much flat pieces of cardboard surrounded by almost like a black masking tape that lets it hinge, and then where it needs to connect you use these snaps. So what we see when we build it is a box that looks like this. Now, for me, it's a replacement of a shoe box, which isn't really the right size to hold discs, like this, that it does a much better job being just the right size for. So if I take off the lid, we can see what it looks like inside here. So it's perfectly sized for storing things like loose CDs in their sleeves. You can put them in, and they come to just about the top of the box in their paper sleeves. So I'll use this to store all my computer backups or other backups I might have. But it doesn't fit things like a jewel case. So if I put a jewel case in here, you'll notice that it reaches over the side of the box. And of course it doesn't fit this way. However, to be fair, if you're willing to put it sideways, obviously you can still put it in there. So you can stack maybe just a few, three wide this way, and it might work. So as a CD storage box, it's important to note that it doesn't mean the CD jewel cases that you might have. And of course, DVDs also would be too tall to fit in the box, unless you're willing to put it sideways again. And obviously not this way either. But this is a CD storage box, so let's focus on that. So it's really about being able to put your loose paper sleeves in the box, and then I personally build little paper or cardboard dividers so that I can put tabs at the top and fold between. So it is perfectly sized to store things just like this, so that you can throw the lid on and go ahead and store it. Now they stack well, except that you have to talk about their durability then. So when you stack it, such as we see here, all of the weight gets pushed down onto this here, and until the side buckles, none of mine have, it's really going to support a lot of things. It makes this nice little square, and you can store things on top. Now let's talk more about the construction and durability. So the box itself is pretty stable. I mean, as you see here, as I'm pushing side to side, it really holds okay. But it's held together by snaps, which adds to the little bit looseness. So as we see here, right, that's all that's holding it together. I almost wonder or wish that what if it were glued, or stapled, would it have been better if it came pre-built? But it's actually just fine. They do not come off easily, but they only took a little pressure to get it off. But I definitely haven't had any problem with these coming loose on me. But let's look more about the material. So it's basically like cardboard, and this black stuff seems more like masking tape, and you can notice it more on the edges. As we come around the edges, you'll notice that it's really just like thin paper that's connecting this panel to this panel here. It doesn't seem to be continuous cardboard, or if it is, it could have fooled me, because there seems to be a gap on these corners. And the same is true on the bottom of the box. You see on the edges down there? So the weakest points are the joints that we have here. So this is the weakest point. So when I put the lid on and I go to carry around the box, I definitely notice especially when particularly full, I feel like the bottom panel is only being hung on by these paper thin masking tape like sides. But I've never had a problem with it either. The lid comes with the same material, and these little metal metal things on the side do protect the bottom of the corners, but it's more for show because the top corners and these down here, which will get, you'll get a little bit more beat up on the bottom corner there than you would on the lids corner. So these are really for show when you see these metal things here. So I wouldn't recommend this for an everyday box. If you're going to be routinely getting these in and out of your closet, such as an office environment for things you reference every day, it's definitely not going to sustain for the long haul. But if you want to be able to put things in a closet and store things and access them once in a while, I think these are perfectly fine. Enough that I say 5-star because I haven't found a better alternative that was perfectly sized for storing CD sleeves that I had. I have 6 of these. I stack them 2 or 3 high without trouble on the floor in a closet. I rather wish that the sides were made out of plastic or some other material, and I kind of almost wish that they were connected by something better than this. But with full disclosure, if you understand what it is and what your alternatives were, if you find a better box, let me know about it. But with this, I rather like them. I mean, I was using shoe boxes, and the problem with shoe boxes is you end up not being able to fit everything standing tall, right? These are perfectly sized so that they come to the lid's edge here. With the shoe box, I had to continually leave things, laying down like this. And when you get the box all full, then eventually some of them fall and topple over if it's not, perfectly filled. And then you're continually picking them up. With this, I can put them up. I put inserts in here. It would have been nice if they included some of those inserts with tabs on the top, like a tabbed folders. And then I can more easily leaf through these. So that's my review. Hopefully it helps. They're not perfect, but they're the best alternative I've found. I think they're great. Thanks for watching the review.
Hello, I just bought this Snap & Store CD storage box. I just got it in the mail yesterday. I'm going to open it up and see really how easy this is to put together. As it says, you're just supposed to snap it up, and it just works like that. So let's check it out. I'm not sure where else you can buy this, but I did purchase mine on Amazon because I love me some Amazon. Alright, let's see. Wow. What is that about? Okay, so it's just like this. And the top. Alright, so I have not read any instructions because I'm like that. Let's see how I do. Let's see. I assume this is the front because it has this. Like that. Oh, okay. This part. So this, let me see, this little flap here goes in and they snap right there. So put this in like so. Derp. Okay. There we go. So that's easy. Get this in here. Sorry guys, I'm trying. I probably make it harder than what it actually is, but I swear this is easy. I'm just not at a great angle with the camera being in the way, and I just heard a snap. Did I just break this? Ooh, did you guys hear that? We'll find out. Okay, so did I break it? I thought I heard something snap right here. No? Okay guys, it looks good. So, I'm not sure what to say about this. It's sort of like a fake leather type of thing. I believe it is cardboard. Probably a sturdy cardboard. But I can't be absolutely positive because I can check. Let's see. So this is the CD box. So I have a bottle of water. You guys maybe kind of get an idea of how big this is. Yeah. Let's see. What do we have here that I could maybe throw in? I don't have anything. Alright. Well, this is supposed to be for CDs. I'm actually going to use it for pictures and other little small knickknacks and so forth. Like I have these lights here. I'm probably going to throw whatever. But, yeah, so I'm liking this so far. I just needed a little something. Okay, this comes out. Yeah. Comes out pain in the butt like. Okay. Alright. Well, it is what it is. I think I got this for $4. Did I mention that already? I like it. I think it's going to work out. It's not the sturdiest thing in the world. Let's see. Is it going to... if I put enough force on it, then it might pop out. But I think it'll be okay. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.